2025 Australian DMC Championship. I'm Lee Vixen, and I am chatting to a competitor, DJ Wheel Buddy Music. How you doing today?
Pretty good. How you doing?
That's good. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Thanks for joining me for a chat.
You're
Um,
welcome.
you've entered this year's competition. How are you feeling about it?
Okay, a little nervous, obviously. It's first time I've never really put this up on a stage or anything like that before, and so a little nervous, sure, but at the same time, just for shits and giggles, really, just to see what happens. So all good. Whatever happens, happens.
That's exciting. What inspired you to enter?
I look, I grew up kind of breakdancing. The first thing I got into was b-boying and breakdancing in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And I just always freaked out at what some of these hip hop DJs could do with all the tricks and all the juggling. I didn't even really know what it was called back then, but once I figured it out, I got really became really interested in it. And I think just watching the events over the years and attending and stuff, and also, people kind of egging me on
Yeah.
to say you're going to do it, you're going to put something in. And so I thought, you know what, this year I've got some spare time and stuff to muck around, so I'll put something up and yeah, wish for the best, I suppose.
Well, that's promising. Obviously, your friends think you're good enough to enter, which is nice.
Oh, yeah, they're geeing me up a bit, which is nice. So that's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
Bit of crowd support.
yeah, I love it.
What got you sort of mentioned about what got you into DJing, um, which is nice to hear. Obviously, you got a bit of experience in the other elements of hip hop.
Yeah, I was exposed to the whole lot, graffiti, yeah, DJs, just through the b-boy scene. The only thing I never really touched was the mic. I can't MC for shit, and yeah, just terrified. Just
Feel like
not.
you're
It's
either
like
one
my
or the
worst.
other, right?
Yeah. So anyway, every other one I've had a dabble in, So, but always had equipment at home. I've always had like a set of either a Technics or some sort of turntable set up over the years, and I've always mucked around on the side here and there. So yeah, just a fun hobby.
No, and you've entered the classic category,
Yeah.
which is the OG category. Now we've got the
Hmm.
open category as well, which is sort of given more opportunities to club DJs.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Um,
Yep.
what have you been doing to prepare for your set this year?
Just practicing. Just practicing. Yeah, I just set up a little quiet setup here and a camera and stuff, and got Ableton up and running finally after a little while, and just really cracked on with it. Every day I'll just put a little bit wherever I find spare time. I've got kids as well. I've got a couple of kids and a business to run, but every spare hour, kind of hour and bit that I've had outside of that, I've just sort of jammed it into the studio here and just see what stuff I can come up with. And yeah, so that's what
Oh,
I've been doing. Yeah.
and who are some DJs, artists, sort of yeah, that you would say influence and inspire your sound and your technique and approach to your set?
Look, I've followed a lot of US DJs over the years, obviously, like keeping an eye on the worldwide kind of scene. And I really like some of the older guys like Jazzy Jeff, DJ Craze sort of blew me away. I was really rapt to meet him actually at the Aussie DMCs last year. I got a photo with him and stuff, which was like a highlight for me to talk to.
Yeah, and
Um,
he's a nice
yeah.
guy as well. That always is
Oh,
nice.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And dudes like I think I really like DJ Brace's routine. I think that's a 2016 one. That's pretty crazy. I like watching Scratch Bastards content. He's cool. Pearly out of the girls, I really like Pearly from the US. So just yeah, just keeping up with, but all of those I guess have influenced me in some way, and a lot of the Aussie dudes too down here. Um, but yeah, they were the main ones. Was I guess the US influence was the main one for me while I was sort of coming up and through breaking and stuff.
Sure. Sounds like you've sort of been a part of the scene and community for some time now and taking that step to, the other side where you're becoming the DJ in the competition.
Yeah.
Can you give us a bit of a hint of what we might hear in your set? Hear and
Um, a hint. You might hear some little bit of old school 90s sort of golden era sound. Maybe a little bit of wordplay, maybe some more glitchy hop kind of, more electro-y kind of stuff. Just trying to mix up a bit of everything, a bit of more modern sound, not keeping the whole thing like kind of old school, you would say, just trying to put some new sound in there as well. But yeah, maybe just you might see some basic foundations of juggling and some cuts and stuff. Yeah, just going to try and jam as many of my tricks as I can in there and pray for the best.
Yeah, sounds like a bit of the fundamentals and some new sort of stuff as well.
Yeah, we'll see what we can bring up. Yeah.
Awesome. Have you got a message you want to send out to the other competitors?
No, just look, let the best man win, and let the talents, really guide who the best, who the best is on the night. But I'd love to meet some of the rest of them. I haven't met a lot of the dudes from other states and stuff in person before, and it'd be just nice to meet them. So yeah.
Sick. Well, thank you so much for your time, Wheels
You're
Buddy
welcome.
Music, and all the best for your first ever DMC set.
Thank you. Look forward to it. Awesome.
If you ladies leave my island, if you survive recruit training, you will be a weapon. You will be a minister of death, praying for war. But until that day, you are pukes. Because I am hard, you will not like me. But the more you hate me, the more you will learn.
This is a battle. This is a battle. This is a battle rhyme. In case you haven't noticed, lines get twisted. In case you haven't noticed, brain cells dissolve. In case you haven't noticed, lines get twisted. In case you haven't noticed, brain cells dissolve. In case you haven't noticed, whack crews lick my balls. Whack crews, you get replaced. Whack crews, you get demoted. Whack crews, you get replaced. Whack crews, you get demoted. Whack crews lick my balls. In case you haven't noticed, so all that's left is the bloodstains. But still the question remains.
What you wanna be when you grow up?
I wanna be a motherfucking hustler. Fucking hustler.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Let me see your real war face. Ah! That's the war face. I'll be watching you.
Break it, get down. Break it down. Rockin' with the best.
Yeah, and you know I got the
What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do, man?
Cut like I've been jumping.
Don't stop, get it, get. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on.
take a on the beta. Take a on the beta.
Don't stop, get it, bring it on.
And if someone comes up to you with an attitude, you say, eat me. And if you want to shine them on, it's hasta la vista, baby.